If I wasn't meant to recover from mistakes, why on earth would I make so many of them? No, you don't fart on me, brother. I fart on you. When they said no witnesses, I thought they meant me too. Here comes this tourism. Tourism equals diplomacy. Diplomacy equals we bend the United Nations over our knee and smack it on the bottom until it says you win. Why take the stairs when I've got a perfectly good canoe, baby? When you enter your 30s, you're still good, but it's the last decade. As soon as the clock strikes midnight on your 40th birthday, your doctor is like, I'm gonna get in that butt. I'm putting the glove on. And again, I welcome it. My dudes, I don't hear anything. I shut my ears to the future. He said, oh yes, when I touched his bottom. Largely what helps me keep a clean house is the fear of God. We don't get a lot of men in this neighborhood. Just tarot card readers of a fertile age. Would you like to sleep with the bathroom tonight? That's my nickname in college, the bathroom. Don't ask. I was living in Asia as all of my nightmares start. Always gotta pet the dog, even if you do have a creepy head. Freeze! This is the police. Put your hands behind the ground. Pillar's just a door for a ceiling. I'm not sick, I'm twisted. Sick implies there's a cure. Truth be told, I enjoyed being at war. You know, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it pog the super auto pets. The ounce of prevention is worth a pound of spermicide. I love my colorless sons. You really think I won't suck all you off at the same time? My food is poison. Can I get a to-go box, please? Like, I'm not even worried that it's not my baby. I'm worried it's not a human baby. If you don't like potatoes, like, do you have the human genome? I've been busy sucking on my friend's dad's dick. Excuse me, sir, you stole my beer. Now the cops have to kill you. Life gives you lemons. You gotta fuck those lemons in the lemon holes until the cops come. It's so funny to think of, like, dinosaurs having sex. When a man starts that run, he's older by the time he finishes than he was when he started. He's not the same person coming out on the other side that he was that went in. You're not dead yet? Like, come on. I hit you with Jupiter, dude. Who do you think you are? Thanos? It wouldn't be repaying our evolutionary debt to our ancestors if we didn't just fuck around a little bit. The only thing I've ever killed with tears is my childhood dreams. You know, if you don't push the envelope, how do you know when the post office is gonna yell at you? First, I don't know, maybe we could just pull his dick out for no reason. I'm gonna bust as soon as I go all in. How many shops does a man have to go to before you can call him a man? I'll do what you're asking me to do, but please stop saying ride your wife. Sometimes I don't think before I take actions. I thought you were my friend because you had a heart, and then I realized I made you have a heart. That's not a friend at all. If you gotta make your friend have a heart, that's no friend. That's a charmed minion. Well, I'm basically like a joke Buddhist. Getting my ass beat restores my vigor. hit you, throw the briefcase at you, take your clothes. I am you now. Your family prefers it that way. Don't take it for granted. Be careful. I have been alive for almost my whole life. Yo, the fridge door is open and the oven door is open. That means that they cancel each other out. Dude, right, you think it's a terrible job to work at the deer piss factory? I want fun to be more efficient. That's like a head up your own butt situation. Like, I don't know where my thoughts begin and my anus ends at that point. I have put you in a prison, and that prison's name is mortgage. Headstrong, I'll suck you off. Headstrong, I'll suck off anyone. If it was 11 guys like me, everything would just be a fucking Soviet concrete rectangle. It's the best way to identify Chinese semen. Cool. Personally, I think you should shoot my wife instead of your wife. Me, I'm a big poo-poo baby, but I like sandpaper in my diaper. The amount of apology coursing through my veins right now is truly Canadian. You ever had the crap kicked out of you by a guy who looks like me? Please tell me it's possible. Hey, don't smile because it ended, cry because it happened.
An artist has respect for the silence that serves as the foundation of creativity.
Holy shit. I'm gonna make her squirt. You're lucky. You're lucky. You broke my will to live. Whenever you think you know better than somebody else, always remember that you are presently the dumbest version of yourself that will ever exist in the future. In my head, I was like, if this goes on much longer, I'm gonna wake Kate up and have her go lick their doorknob and give them all infectious mononucleosis. Sorry, I heard some talking outside and I was just wondering if the apocalypse was happening, I guess. Dude, his ear.
Business cult.
His ear is actually like a mushroom. I'm actually worried he can hear me talking about him through the screen. Put that in your pipe and fuck it.
Go get him, quiet man. Become the bird you've always wanted to be. Caca, quiet man. Caca.
I would like to be jiggled for the most part. You will rue the day that you thought you saw weakness. What you actually saw was strength in slow motion. Yes, I believe in the phrase cleanliness is next to godlessness.
Adele is a great singer, no question. I don't ever want to hear her music ever again.
See, again, most people are under the impression what you learn something once, you got it forever. No. You don't ever learn information permanently, you rent it. I think we should have an International Gimpy Day. You know, it takes two to tango, and you're going to be dancing in solitary right now. My kid, when they say, I don't want to play baseball anymore, it's boring. You know what happens? Crack of the bat.
My friend's name is Mars. How did you make friends with them when they're homeschooled? Answer me! Was it fencing class?
When it comes to breakfast, I'm Swedish. Man, I love working without having a camera on me. Because I just look like, you know, the final frame of a pornography video right now. You will be ashamed of your words and your deeds.
I knew a statistician. He always drank coffee when he did his T-tests.
I'm feeling a little loose because I was, playing with the flight stick earlier. Bury me with my idiocy.
Dude, this is not like my first day of school. Like, I haven't even cried yet. I just can't... The music is so inert that it's actually, like, mind-flooding. It's like it has no nutritional quality to it whatsoever, so it's leaching nutrients out of my cells just to hear it. Well, maybe somebody should have told me that bees exist instead of just telling me to swim, because the bees can't swim when the bees can swim. Many people assume that I have a single-digit IQ. The reality is I have a double-digit IQ. Thank you very much. Back in the day, you could be casually homophobic and have hot dog fingers and it didn't matter. That's just what life was like in 2006. You know, if you want to see me fight Mega Satan, just imagine a man dying, because that's what would happen. Don't ever assume that I have not graduated from elementary school. I don't need food, I don't need water anymore. Just memes. Dude, we have been doing pretty well since we started touching the bra for luck. That's all I'm saying. Every new freaking beginning comes from some other beginning's end. Cool guys don't run. Oh, is there a bullet behind me? That's fine. I'm on my way to the store.
Having a child is like smacking the side of a Pringles can. You know, the things in your life that are misaligned, they're either going to get in line or they're going to crack.
Why does Mario sometimes jump and sometimes fists? Dipping your Oreos in ranch dressing is not a substitute for having a personality.
We just gotta run faster than telecommunications can transmit information.
When I'm at the grocery store or I'm driving, I'm like, we should just restart humanity. Just hit the reset button.
I don't want to get a cream pie from Ronald McDonald.
If you ever hear a Dutch person say "screep," you know you got nothing to worry about. You definitely should not ejaculate in public unless you're in a place that's, you know, meant for it. You are stepping actually directly onto my testicles. You get dealt a shit hand, you know what you do? You bluff. You bluff until the game thinks that your balls are so big it's gonna choke on them from across the fucking table. Why are you watching this show if not to get my impression of how lifestyle and grocery trends are gonna change over the next, like, 10, 20 years? At this point, I have to become a doctor if I'm gonna justify my terrible penmanship to anybody but myself. Honestly, babies have it too easy. If an adult hit you with that level of disrespect, you would be like, come on, at least go to, like, the other room. When a baby does it, you're like, oh my god, good fart, baby. So basically, I'm an idiot who, you know, at least at this stage in my life, I now recognize the importance of the phrase, read the room. Reading the room is very important, you know? If you're in a room full of toddlers, you know, oh, let's watch Django Unchained. That's going to invite some questions you may not want to answer.
Maybe my ball sack, you know, gets wrinkles in it and you can't iron them out anymore. Shit like that happens when you reach the ripe old age of 23.
I'm asking this question from an honest standpoint, okay? How do you walk? I love a refried bean. I do also understand it is, like, by far the worst bean for you, nutritionally, with the exception maybe of jelly beans, but those don't grow in the ground, to the best of my knowledge.
Sometimes the impatient thing is to actually do things patiently so you don't have to do them twice. And it's taken me a lot in my adult life to learn that, you know? Better to do it right the first time than do it wrong 3 times.
Suck my dad's key. Choke on it. Okay.
The fetus wraps around the eye. That's good. It's never good when your eye is covered by, you know, your unborn twin that you absorbed in the womb.
What they called me back in college, they called me the sticker and the tickler, and the slower, and the grower, and the shower, but only in the shower. Also, I was nicknamed the flower. If you don't like the smell of chicken McNuggets, don't do your taxes in McDonald's, right? I came here to kick bubblegum and chew ass, and I'm all out of shoes to do something, do one of them.
You're a good boy. Get on my lap, okay? Now that's probably suckable.
Deep within all of us lives an idiot, and if you let that idiot dictate your decisions, your life's gonna be rough.
The pill turned me retarded.
And you can't argue with me because I have a bachelor's degree in biology. That's the highest level of education you can aspire to in the biological sciences. I'm essentially the Neil deGrasse Tyson of your body.